Star Playhouse presents Dick Powell, Charles Boyer, David Niven, Joan Fontaine. Tonight on Star Playhouse, we present Dick Powell in Interlude.
I suppose we could take Vicky, Miss Dearing, if you wanted us to.
I don't insist if you don't want to.
Well, it isn't that we haven't tried, Miss Dearing. We have, really, but...
But what?
We've all roomed with Vicky at one time or another. We've all tried to draw her out. She's an awfully nice girl and everything, but she just won't make herself fit in. Honestly, Miss Dearing, I hate to talk about her this way, but, well, honestly, on a date she doesn't know how to act or what to say or even how to have fun.
Whatever the answer is, it's too late now. Graduation is Tuesday. If you don't want to invite Victoria tonight, I won't ask you to. Run along now. Oh, and don't forget to sign out when you leave.
Yes, Miss Dearing. What are you going to wear tonight? The red dress. Hey, wait a minute. Come on, Joanne. Okay. What are you wearing? Wait a minute, Mister. I haven't seen it if it is.
Victoria. Come in, dear. Come in. I want to talk to you. Sit down. I didn't keep you waiting, did I? Tell me, dear. Had you planned terribly on your parents being here for graduation?
Well, they wrote me last week. They promised that...
I'm afraid, dear, they won't be able to make it. Oh, here, you may read it.
Doesn't matter.
Don't you want to read it?
I've seen them before. It doesn't matter.
I know it does, Vicky. These past 4 years here haven't been very happy ones for you, dear, have they?
They've been all right. I guess maybe I just didn't fit in, that's all.
Oh, but you have, dear. You fitted in splendidly.
You don't have to say that, Miss Dearing. I heard what they said about me. Are they right, Miss Dearing? Is there something wrong with me?
No, dear, there's nothing wrong. Tell me, what are you planning to do tonight?
You know, go for a walk, maybe. Down by the wharf.
Why do you always go there?
Just like it. I can go down there and read and watch the fishing boats come in.
Well, I suppose if you like it so much. Don't stay late.
I won't.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
Well, that's all right.
Say, as long as you're there, would you mind giving me a hand? Snub that spring line. You got it?
Yes?
Yeah, it's a good thing you came along. I don't think I could have made it alone. Looks like a pretty good hitch. Looks like you've been around boats before.
Well, my father sails.
What kind of a boat?
His latest one is a 12-meter.
Oh, that's way out of my class, as you can see.
Well, I think you have a very nice boat.
Well, it's all right. Old and slow and ugly, but she's good in a blow. Oh, I forgot. You were carrying a book. It fell, didn't it?
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Maybe I can replace it for you.
Well, no, you don't have to do that.
Oh, yes, I do. Now, what was it?
It was a book of poems by Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Oh, Elizabeth Browning. Well, we certainly can't let you do without her. I think I've got a copy in the cabin. It belonged to my wife. I'll get it. Say, tell me, what's a little girl doing alone on a deserted wharf reading Elizabeth Browning?
Well, I'm just from the school up there, Lowell Hall. I just come down here to read.
Well, I can see why you would, but it's getting dark. Did they leave you out like this?
No, not usually, but tonight's a date night, and they let us stay out longer.
Why aren't you dating?
I'd just like to come down here.
You know, you're smart. Why waste a whole evening when you can spend it better here with our friend, Mrs. Browning? As long as you haven't got anything to do, would you like to have a bite with me?
No, I couldn't do that. Thank you very much, though.
I've got a raft of sandwiches in the cabin. Thermos jug full of hot coffee. You drink coffee? Fine. I'll go below and get everything. Well, and while I'm there, I'll find Mrs. Browning. She can join us, too. That's my name on the front page there. They call me either Chris or Bill. What's your name?
Victoria. Victoria Lee Halleck.
Vicky for short? Why don't you try another one of those chicken sandwiches?
I couldn't. I'm stuffed.
And how about pouring some more coffee?
You do it. I might spill it or something.
Oh, nonsense. You're the hostess. You pour. I'm tired. Besides, I want to be waited on. I came up from Marblehead this morning. No wind, heavy swell.
Where are you going?
This is the end of the line. I'm selling the boat.
Oh. And then?
I don't know. I don't seem to think very far ahead these days. How about it? There, see? No trouble. You're having fun? So am I. That's what I need, lots of fun.
Why?
Oh, no, there's a good question. I wish I knew the answer. I just need fun, that's all. I suppose you might say it's about the only thing that keeps my business from being intolerable. I'm a correspondent.
You mean you don't live in this country?
I was in China right after the war, and then Japan. Just got back.
Well, how long are you going to be here?
Not long. I just pried 2 weeks of vacation away from my editors. Just pile up. And that's why I say you got to have fun in my business. You're always on the move. Everywhere you go, there's hunger and pain and dying. And you get tired, dead tired.
I know.
Hmm?
Well, I can imagine how you must feel.
You know, you just might. In an odd sort of way, you might at that.
Well, where are you going after...
After this? I don't know. They haven't told me yet. Tokyo, maybe.
Is your wife going with you?
No. No, we're divorced.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So am I. She got tired of the marriage, wanted a divorce. We called the whole thing off, and she remarried.
And you didn't?
No. That was our boat. We used to sail a lot on her. Used to live right here, practically. Oh, I guess that's why I kept the boat.
Now you're selling.
Mm-hmm.
But when it means so much?
I suppose that's why I'm selling it. It means too much.
Well, I guess I better be going.
Oh, I forgot. What time's curfew for you?
9 o'clock.
Oh, it's nearly 9:30. Come on. I'll walk you back to school.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Are you sure you won't get in trouble with the headmistress?
No, it'll be all right.
Okay, then, as long as you won't get in trouble.
Will you be here tomorrow?
Sure. You never get finished working on a boat. If you're not doing anything, drop down tomorrow and give me a hand. I think you had better go, though, now, before it gets too late.
Yes, I guess I better. But I'll be down tomorrow.
Good.
You won't go away, will you?
No, no, no. I promise.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Pardon me. Is there a Mr. Christopher stopping here?
Yes, he's sitting right over there.
Pardon me. Are you Mr. Christopher?
Yes.
I'm Grace Deering, headmistress at Lowell Hall.
Won't you sit down, please?
Thank you.
Waiter.
I don't care for anything, thank you.
Never mind. Now, what can I do for you, Miss Deering, is it?
You know, you seem to have made quite an impression on the Halleck girl.
Like what?
The girl who was with you on the wharf this evening, Mr. Christopher. I've known Victoria for 4 years. She's not the kind who makes friends easily. When she told me about you and I saw the excitement you seemed to have created in her, I felt I had to find out what kind of person you were.
Pretty ordinary kind, I guess.
Not from the girl's description.
Now, look, Miss Deering. The girl was on the dock when I pulled in with my boat. She lost a book of poems. I gave her another. We talked a while, had some sandwiches. She went back to school, and that was all.
Oh, I'm quite sure that was all.
Well, I asked her to come down to the dock again tomorrow and give me a hand with my boat.
I know, she told me.
Is it all right?
Why did you ask her?
Well, she seemed lonely. Seemed to like boats. I thought she might enjoy something like that.
It's not so much a question of enjoy as it is of need. Victoria is a lonely child, much too lonely.
How do you mean?
Her parents. I don't think the family is together more than a month in a year. Victoria's been in private schools ever since she was a child, farmed out to girls' camps in the summer. They're not even coming to see her graduate Tuesday. No explanation, just, sorry, darling, love.
Then what happens to her on graduation day?
Well, in such cases, I give the girl a big bouquet of flowers and her diploma. Then after the others have gone, I stand by while she cries herself out.
Well, maybe I did the right thing by asking her to come down tomorrow.
Oh, yes. It was a very right thing. Are you planning on being here long?
No. No, I've sold my boat. New owner's picking it up tomorrow. I'll leave as soon as possible.
Well, I must get back to the school.
May I walk you home?
It's not necessary. Thank you. Then you will see Vicky tomorrow?
Yes, I promise.
Good. Good night.
Good night. We're getting a late start. We'll have to hurry to make it around Suffolk Head by dark. She'll make it easy. All right, Joe, move her away. Thanks a lot for closing the deal today. Forget it. Have a nice trip. Well, that's that. You're a big help today, Vicky. I'd have never gotten her ready without you.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel awfully bad about it?
No. I've been trying to get rid of her for a long time. Bergman made me a good offer. But you can't hang on to things.
I guess not.
It's all right, Vicky. Really. Any plans tonight?
No.
Oh, would you like to have dinner and give the boat a send-off?
I'd love to.
Okay, it's a date. She was a good boat. We'll give her a good send-off. So Max said, Mr. Christopher? Of course, he never called me that unless he was deadly serious. He says, Mr. Christopher, the first thing you've got to learn is that writing a really humorous story is no laughing matter. I think that's because I laughed at all my own jokes. Anyway, that's why I decided to become a correspondent instead of a magazine writer.
Oh, Chris. All I do is laugh tonight. I don't think I've ever laughed so much in my whole life.
That's what we came here for, wasn't it?
We're giving her a good send-off, aren't we, at the boat, I mean?
Oh, yes. Maybe I should be conventional and propose a toast, shall I?
Make it very brave and beautiful and high-sounding.
Oh, no. She wasn't that kind of a boat. Maybe you could toast a 12-meter that way, but certainly not this one. No, she was old and...
And slow and ugly.
Mm-hmm. All those things, yeah. But she was mine. Here's to a very great lady. Good luck to her always.
That wasn't just for the boat, was it?
No, I suppose not entirely. She was the last thing we had together. It's funny about things, inanimate things. Furniture, a house, a boat, a book. Sometimes they become living things. Well, that's all in the past anyway. Right now, everything's very comfortable, very pleasant. That's what really counts.
Chris, Tuesday's our graduation at school, and my family isn't going to be here. And I wondered if you're going to be here and you're not doing anything, maybe you could come. And...
I'm sorry, Vicky. I'm not going to be here.
But I thought...
If I hadn't closed the deal on the boat today, I would have stayed around a few days. But as it is, I'm going up to Bangor tomorrow to meet an old friend of mine, Doc Ernsley. We're going to do a little trout fishing.
Oh.
I'm really sorry.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's just that... Well...
Vicky.
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to cry. It's just that you've been so good to me, and I thought you were going to be here. Now you're going, and I liked you so much.
Excuse me. I think I'd better make a phone call. Long distance. Doc Ernsley.
I bet I can get a cord around 4:30, and then I could borrow a racket from one of the girls for you.
No, this is one thing I'm passing up. The promise tonight, I'm supposed to keep you busy practically every dance.
Not practically every.
That's what I mean, all that stamina. I'm about 20 years slower, older, and less dashing than you.
20 years. You make it sound so old.
And it is old. Well, if I had married at 20, you could be my daughter.
You may think of it that way, but I don't.
How do you think of it?
Oh. As if you were my...
Your grandfather. Now, dear, if I'm going to the prom tonight, there are a lot of other things I've got to tend to first, like maybe taking a nap. So you be good, run along, and I'll pick you up at 8:30 sharp. Be on time. Huh? Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello? Yeah, hold on a moment. Mr. Christopher? New York calling.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Oh, Ed, now. What's the matter, Ed? What? No, I can't come, Ed. No, Oh, come on, can't you stall him a few days? Give me a break. Well, No, All right. What do you want me? Well, there's a train out of here in a little over half an hour. I suppose I could get that one. All right. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for nothing. Clerk.
Yes, sir?
Would you see if you can get me a seat on that 9 o'clock train for New York?
Yes, sir. Reservation, please.
Line's busy. Do you mind trying it for me while I go upstairs and pack 334?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. That number's been busy right along.
Oh. I'll try it once more.
Hello? Who? Victoria Halleck? Well, I don't think so. She isn't around.
Well, is Miss Deering anywhere around?
No, she's taking care of the prom arrangements. Would you like to leave a message?
Yes. Now, look, will you be sure that Vicky gets this message? Tell her that Chris called. Chris, you got that? Tell her I just received a very important call from my home office, and I've only got a few minutes to catch a train. And I can't come to the prom. Tell her how sorry I am, and that I'll explain later. Now, will you be sure that Vicky gets the message?
Oh, sure. I'd be glad to give it to her.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Message for you, Vic. That's a fabulous gown.
Thank you. Message?
Oh, Chris says to tell you he can't come.
Chris said he couldn't come.
Business or some stuff like that.
Didn't he say anything else?
Oh, just that he was sorry. Well, tough break, kid. Bye now.
Oh,
Hello, Miss Deering.
that was a pretty disappointed child you didn't take to the prom last night.
I'm very sorry. There was something wrong with my papers, and I had to go back to New York to get them straightened out. I couldn't get her on the phone, so I dropped in here.
Of course, it wasn't your fault. You're here now. That's the important thing.
Well, at least for 24 hours. I promised Vicky I'd be here for her graduation. Was she disappointed with my message last night?
She understood. First love, Mr. Christopher. A strange thing. A big one, too. She didn't blame you at all. Well, please?
Yes.
And now, as I call the name of each graduate, she will come to the center of the platform and receive her diploma in the presence of her parents and friends. Elizabeth Ann Ainsley. Carol Frances Adams. Joanne Garson. Victoria Lee Halleck. Victoria Lee Halleck. Mary Jane Hunter.
Hello, Vicky. Congratulations.
Well, I knew you had a reason, a good one. And you came back anyway. That's all that matters.
Well, I had to.
We don't have very much time, do we?
Not much.
It goes so fast.
It always does. Well, I've been through this 1,000 times. Goodbyes at home, at the station, docks and embarkation points. It's always the same. You never really get used to it. But tonight, it's as though it were happening for the first time. Hey, your hands are cold.
So are yours. Oh, Chris, there's so many things I want to tell you, and I don't know how to say them.
Maybe I know without you telling me.
No, you couldn't. Last night, when I thought you'd gone, I just wanted to die. I didn't think anything could hurt like that ever again. And now it's even worse. Because I know you're going, and I won't ever see you again.
How do you know?
I just know.
We'll keep in touch. We'll write.
Oh, this is all I know. Oh, Chris, I want to tell you.
Don't have to tell me. I think I understand.
Do you?
Your eyes, your face, they talk for you.
Chris, I owe you so much. Do you mind my loving you?
Mind? Victoria, let's not be humble about this. You don't owe me anything. I'm the one who owes you. You've done so much for me, I just can't say or explain. Ever since the divorce, it's been like I was dead. I never felt anything, not even pain. But these past few days, just knowing you and being with you, it's like something inside me has started to live again. And I'm grateful. Because somehow the past is going out of me. I owe you so much, Vicky. This is it. Well, the cab's waiting, dear. Go to it right now.
But, Chris...
We've said everything. I know, and you do, too. Goodbye, Victoria. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Star Playhouse and all the members of the Bristol Myers organization, thank you for being with us this evening. I hope you enjoyed our play and that you'll be with us again next week. Good night.